Check, check. Mic check. Oh, my God.
Slither.
Get back to that. Oh, wow. My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. And this is the Weekly Dumb. Jake, tell him where we were last weekend.
James, we went to historical Savannah, Georgia, where we watched some not historical baseball, banana ball.
New Age baseball. Our friends at Roosevelt sent us to cover the Savannah Bananas, who do baseball a little bit differently. They had a weigh-in before the game. Kid hit on stilts. I threw out the first banana. Jake took BP.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
The guys were impressed. Barreled one. Right there. Oh, sorry. The stilts, the tallest hitter in baseball history.
Yes.
So we saw baseball history. They say if you go to Savannah, you got to see the bananas.
Yes, they do.
It's nuts.
You like bananas with nuts?
Circus meets baseball meets lovemaking.
Bananas with nuts is better.
That's your preference.
Yeah.
The peanut butter banana with the nuts on
I take a bunch of peanuts, I spike them into the banana
Sainted.
like a little old battering weapon of sorts.
Thorns.
I eat that, yeah.
Thorns.
What the hell is this?
That was your badge.
Flop.
Jim, for this week's Almost a Breakdown, we're going to the world of NASCAR, your specialty.
I've done a NASCAR breakdown, but to be honest, we just got back from Savannah. I checked all the breakdown requests on the plane. Thank you very much for sending those in. And this was a NASCAR fight. I don't know anything that happened. I watched it a couple times. They're doing the post-game interview. I think in the pit crew, one guy backed into another guy's car, doing the post-race interview, and the guy runs up and tries to fight him mid-interview. The guy who was giving the interview throws a punch, and he's got him right where he wants him and misses that punch. His teammate comes, grabs the guy who just dodged the punch. While being grabbed, that guy runs up and throws another punch, which I think is illegal. You had your shot fair and square. You can't have your friend, hey, I missed him. Hold him still for me so I get him now. Illegal.
NASCAR tussle, no rules. Jim, you mentioned this to me that it's tough to figure out what side to be on because they interviewed the guy after and he's like, I'm kind of not sure why he's mad. He came into my area. I really like the reporter. They dropped a casual like, you're scrappy. You're known for being scrappy on the course and now you just swung at a guy.
And missed. I think I was on neither sides. That was solid. Changed the whole depth of the shot.
Well, you could see it now, like my paper is the background for it, and it looks like art. That doesn't look like art.
While we were away, a lot of basketball was played. What else happened in the sports world?
Jim, March Madness leads to March Sadness. Nose itch right as we start. That's tough. Jim, everyone's talking about Oral Bobberts. How about Tulsa repping the 15 seed going to the Sweet 16? Couple other big ones. Loyola Chicago, Sister Jean back at it. Their coach's name is Porter Moser. What's that about? 11 seed Cuse. And I think we're going to get another double tonight, Jim.
Monday games. That's kind of weird. Excited about Oral Roberts. Isn't he a telangieclist?
All the letters. You guys figure it out at home and get back to us.
I had almost every sound.
Yeah.
Just slowed down and bobbled up a
90%
little
of the
bit.
letters.
Maybe I'm not rooting for them. Loyola beating Illinois. They're like 10 miles away from each other, so that's cool.
Well, that's the classic. You're in-state. Illinois should be the bigger school, college basketball program. So Loyola Chicago, Sister Jean, they're back. That's a thing.
Arkansas going against Oral Roberts, which is Tulsa, Oklahoma versus Arkansas. And I always kind of had Oklahoma and Arkansas as rivals in my head. As to, like, no one else likes us.
And you were looking at the geography of the next round of matchups.
That's what I like doing.
Okay.
I don't care that Philly is playing Texas, Baylor versus Nova.
How could you?
Yeah, Cuse, Houston. No one cares.
Houston.
Houston Street.
Houston.
Jake once had sex on Houston Street underneath the 18-wheeler parked in the street with himself on a rainy night. You gonna blow that flower into my face?
Jim, in not sports today, we've got a mouse plague, a mice plague, a human plague with mice.
Mice are destroying Eastern Australia. I repeat, mice are destroying Eastern Australia. There's videos of this. Hopefully you can see them right now. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
This happens, Jake, after droughts and then rain comes and they flood all the mice away from their homes and they search for new homes. I had this when I lived in the Bay Area, but on a we found like 3 mice. These people are finding like hundreds of mice in their houses. We have some quotes here. They stink whether they're dead or alive. No, can you do this in an Australian accent for me?
Ooh, I don't know. They stink whether they're dead or they're alive or dead. Who says alive or dead? It's dead or alive.
They stink whether they are alive or dead. Yeah, dead or alive.
I guess Australia, everything goes backwards.
Toilet.
Yeah.
Toilets
that
actually
makes
don't
sense.
do that. I live there. Toilets just are like airplane toilets, just whoosh, no spin.
I liked at around the 140 mark. Zach. A little kid says, "What in the world?"
About all the
just
mice?
because all the mice scatter.
What in the world?
Some people are going to the hospital because they got bit by a mice.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I was confused when you said mice plague. I thought a bunch of mice were dying, and I thought this was kind of going to be a celebration for you because you're not a Critters fan, and it's not. This is a human plague with mice.
I think they're eating the crops. They're destroying stuff. Australia's been through a lot.
Ooh, mouse.
After the alive or dead, he says you can't escape the smell sometimes. It's oppressive, but we are resilient. And I like that, Australians. We'll beat these mice.
No, that's just...
We will beat them.
That's a classic having a bad time and you have to give yourself a pep talk.
Yeah, he said that but we'll persevere.
My life sucks right now, but you know what?
Better than the Emu War of 1920s.
Mouse.
It's the employee of the week.
It's an employee. He's got a Jeep. It's an employee who likes feet.
We didn't have anyone. Should we just give it to Zach? He's got to do a weekly dumb after the whole long trip. But he would like that.
No.
You want to give it to us? You can give it to
Yeah.
you and I?
Yeah.
About fucking time.
Hell yeah.
Congrats, Jake.
Happy Monday.
Employee of the week goes to Jake and myself.
Mondays. I hate Mondays.
Just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That's my fun day.
Good show, Jake and Jim.
Good show by us.
Hoorah. That was a weekly day.